This is Marcus Farrell. Today, we're talking about the coldest black mayor to ever exist. No, not the flashiest, not the most scandalous. We're talking about the real one, the boss of bosses. Harold freaking Washington. If you know, you know. This is for the folks that don't. Let's talk facts. Harold Washington was born in 1922 on the south side of Chicago. Son of a lawyer and a precinct captain, so politics ran in his blood like Harold's grit ran through the bones of the South Side. But he didn't just inherit politics, he transformed it. Educated at Roosevelt University and Northwestern Law, Harold Washington wasn't just smart, he was chessboard smart, strategy smart, beat the whole machine smart. Before he became mayor, Harold put in that work. State legislature, U.S. Congress, organizing. He wasn't some political Nepo baby getting dropped off at City Hall. He was built from the struggle up. And then came the crown jewel, Mayor of Chicago, 1983. Let me be clear, the political machine in Chicago was a white Irish Democratic fortress. You didn't just knock on the door, you had to kick it down and then fight everyone inside. That machine, built by the Daley dynasty, entrenched, vicious, controlling everything from city contracts to who got the job driving the trash truck. And Harold, he flipped it, not with whispers, with votes, with grassroots, with black, brown, and progressive white coalitions that scared the entire establishment. That's what made him the coldest. He said, I'm not here to make friends with power. I'm here to make power serve the people cold. They hated that man. The city council was straight up chaotic. They called it the council wars. And no, that wasn't just a nickname, that was war. White aldermen were throwing tantrums like toddlers in City Hall, trying to block everything Harold touched. Imagine being so pressed you spend years trying to sabotage a man just because he's competent and black. Welcome to Chicago, baby. But Harold, he moved like the Godfather in a three-piece suit. He implemented ethics reform, minority contracting rules, opened up City Hall to folks who had never even been allowed past the front steps. He created job programs, infrastructure initiatives, made city departments look like the people they served. And let's not forget his jobs for youth and neighborhood economic development programs. Real money into real communities, not lip service. Harold Washington wasn't about symbolism. He was about transformation, the kind that made rich white dudes clutch their tax breaks and scream into their steaks at Gibson's. And still, they couldn't stop him. He got reelected in 1987, came back colder than ever. Chicago showed out for him again, not because he was perfect, but because he was theirs. He spoke truth, moved like he knew who he was. The first black mayor of the Windy City, the man who flipped the unflippable. Then, November 25th, 1987, Harold dies. Suddenly, massive heart attack. In his office, Chicago froze. Black Chicago shattered. The city felt robbed. Now, I'm not here to spin conspiracy, but if you grew up on the South Side, you heard it. Folks whispering they couldn't beat him, so they got rid of him. Nobody trusts politics in Chicago without side-eye. That's just facts. Even now, ask around. To Chicago, Harold ain't just a mayor. He's up there with Jordan, with Walter Payton, with Sam Cooke. He's a monument, a vibe, a memory etched into concrete. And let's be honest, Harold would be flipping in his grave watching these current mayors. Corporate this, developer that, homelessness rising, policing over people, big business first, community last. Harold would walk into today's city halls and say, this ain't what I built, because he built it for us, for the working class, for the overlooked, for the hustlers, the grandmas, the kids who deserved a damn playground and a library that worked. And don't get it twisted, Barack Obama didn't walk into history. He stood on Harold's damn shoulders. The coalition that elected Obama in 2008, it was born in 1983. Harold's blueprint, Harold's grind, Harold's sacrifice. So next time you hear someone talk politics in Chicago and they don't mention Harold Washington, cut them off. Tell them to sit down, relearn the game. Because the coldest black mayor to ever exist didn't just run a city, he changed one. And that's why. This has been Marcus Farrell. Like, share, subscribe. And remember, when they try to erase your legacy, we bring it back louder. Let's keep telling our stories, one legend at a time.